Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my little slice of hell. I am the Antichrist. So good to meet you if you're new. Don't be turned off. It's just a bit, okay? This is my second channel. My main channel is Haunted Hippie and I talk about horror movies. So that's my fun little shtick. And we also like to pretend that we all belong to the cult of Haunted Hippie. And to do that, you click subscribe, both on this channel and on the Haunted Hippie channel. But you're here right now, so let's just start with this one. And then also click the like button and the notification bell, that way you never miss the next video. I know that might have been a little bit confusing because this is a travel video, so maybe you're here for travel content, but this is my second channel where I love to post my travel vlogs, and I also talk a lot about physical media. So if you love traveling, especially with a spooky twist, this is the place to go. Today is not particularly spooky. I'm just gonna be sharing a vlog from when I was in Germany and Italy a couple of years ago. I took all this footage back in 2021, but I was going through it at that time, and I'm only just now revisiting all these memories. So if you see a clip in there of me looking like 3 years younger, that's why. But today's journey starts in Hanover in northern Germany, and then me and my sister Pia, we road tripped down the country and into northern Italy. So this vlog will go through Innsbruck and then also Merano if you're Italian, Meran if you're German. It's Bavaria, so like they speak both languages there. Anyway, I've been really chatty. I'm gonna stop really soon. The first stop on this journey is Herrenhauser Gardens in Hanover, one of my highest recommended spots in the city of Hanover. So let's go, let's enjoy the scenery, and I will talk to you in a minute. Hello, I'm back. I hope that you enjoyed all the flowers and stuff. I personally really loved all the water features there. So that was Herrenhauser Gardens, or I guess I should say Herrenhauser Gardens. I'm not great with German pronunciation, but there you go. That is absolutely the hidden gem of the city, or maybe it's not hidden. I'm obviously not a local, but I think that Hanover is mostly known as like a college city. There's a lot of young people there, so the nightlife is also really good, but we didn't happen to go out. I think Hanover is definitely worth visiting. There's also like a cool art district there, and just really good people. It was definitely a top spot to go to in my early 20s. But we have a lot more to get through in this vlog because, like I said, we road tripped all the way down the country. Germany is really small. Like, from top to bottom, it's smaller than California, which is where I'm from. Next up, we journeyed even a little bit farther north than Hanover because I have some family that's near the town of Hildesheim. There's also some excellent climbing around that area. I will have to wait until Pia wakes up because she's on the other side of the world. I will have to ask her where we went, and I'll get the name and then hopefully have that up on screen for you during the footage. I couldn't tell ya. As far as I knew, like, we just went out in the middle of nowhere where I didn't have cell reception and then suddenly was amongst these gorgeous rock formations in this forest, and we spent like the whole day climbing. So that is a little segment up next. If you are the more adventurous type when you're traveling, then I think this will really interest you. So again, let me stop chatting for a few minutes and I'll see you soon. So those last few shots were in the little rural village where my family lives. I could not resist throwing those in there because that sunset was so gorgeous. And also it kind of transitions nicely into the next stuff that I want to show you. I got a lot of footage from the little rural village and just some of like the critters that I saw there, some footage of their cats, yeah. And then they also have this really cool natural pool in their backyard. It's a swimming pool, but it's like more like a pond. You'll see. This is a quicker segment. I just really want you to kind of get a vibe for the super northern rural Germany. So I will see you in a minute. Hi, I'm back again. Did you enjoy that little slug? They have the biggest slugs I have ever seen in my entire life in northern Germany. I had never been there during that time of year. I'd only visited in the summer previously. So when it's kind of on the cusp of fall there, I guess that's when the slugs come out. I don't know. That was my first time seeing them there and I was kind of smitten. The only time that I nearly threw up was when I captured this video of a giant slug eating another giant slug. And I'm sorry if you're squeamish, maybe I should have given you a warning there, but I just was really fascinated with those little critters. And as you saw, Pia has a couple of bunnies, they have a couple of cats, there were some cool bugs. That's just a little taste of the life that I lead when I go and visit family there. And right now, I do want to talk about Munich because I got almost no footage of our time there. We were staying with a friend, and so most of the time it was kind of just catching up with them, and then also like partying around the city a little bit.
Don't fall off.
Yeah, you know, that was kind of the vibe. We were only there for one night, so we didn't get to do a lot of the touristy kind of stuff. We did go to this famous spot on the river that is in the big park in the city, and it's where, as you can see, people go to like surf. It's really, really crazy, but there are a lot of gorgeous little streams running throughout that park, and that was nuts. I just had never seen anything like that in my life. Munich is awesome. I would love to go back there, but it is fairly spenny. So hopefully in the future, maybe I'll hit up Oktoberfest or something and I can deliver a better vlog. But the only other footage that I got there was we were walking through the park and we stumbled upon this music venue, but like we could only hear the music from outside in the parking lot, and we kind of had nice little seats. Like I'll play a clip for you here. never ended up finding out the information about that band, but that was really cool. That was a nice little rest moment that we took there and listened to that music. Seems like there's a lot of cool art and culture and history in the city of Munich. I would love to go back. Unfortunately, it just did not capture a lot of my memories there. But for the last little montage of this vlog, I want to take you through Innsbruck and Merano. First stop is Innsbruck in Austria, which was absolutely gorgeous, and I can say the exact same for Merano. So let me pipe down and let you enjoy, and we'll talk soon. Okay, hello, that does it. Yes, that was Innsbruck and Milan. No, it wasn't. That wasn't Milan. That was Meran or Merano. Since we were only in the city of Innsbruck to grab a bite to eat and then also see the most popular tourist location, I, again, don't have too much to share. Austria seems so gorgeous. Like, if you are well-traveled, please let me know your favorite city to visit in Austria because it's on my bucket list. Just being, like, in the Alps and seeing all the beautiful mountains and, like, feeling hugged and like enveloped by them, that was magical. Merano was very, very small. We spent 2 nights there and it was worth it because like it was just a very kind of relaxing beat in our travels, but it is also fairly spenny, not to just like stop through. We stayed at a little hostel and the meals that we got weren't too bad, but we did see across the river. I didn't really get footage of this, but there was a spa across the river that I think was attached to like a luxury hotel. So I think that it's more of a spa, like a rich person spa spot, but still really, really gorgeous to stop through. And we had a gorgeous view out of our hostel because there just were 360 beautiful views of the mountains. And my favorite thing that I did in this last segment was obviously the little, like, I wouldn't call it a gondola, right? Because we just were in individual seats. It was kind of crazy, but it felt safe. It was totally fine. The only thing that might be kind of unpredictable with that is that it did start raining several times while we were just like out and about. Nothing you can do about that. And the views were still worth it regardless. And that was fairly cheap. I think I remember it being like under 10 euros. Just gorgeous. Absolutely breathtaking. These videos do not do it justice, especially because that was like the first year that I ever started taking travel vlogs. So the footage is not the best. And there's not enough of it. Like I wish I captured more of these travels, but this is what I got. I hope that you enjoyed. I highly recommend all these places that I've listed, but you know, it's hard for me to be impartial. I fall in love with pretty much anywhere that I travel to, except for Palermo. Anyway, I am more of a horror girly full time, but I do travel a lot. My partner and I are currently planning a trip to Japan next year, I think for 2 weeks, so I'm super stoked on that. We're also thinking of maybe doing Salem next year. I'm not sure. Feel free to leave any tips and tricks for these places in the comments down below. I know that I didn't cover a lot today. Usually I cover more and I give you the names of tour guides and of restaurants, but this was from 3 years ago. It was from when I had just turned 22. I was very poor, and also we were in these places very, very quickly. It wasn't like super touristy. I hope that you enjoyed. Consider checking out the rest of my content, especially if you're a fellow spooky girl or if you are a physical media collector. I know that these niches are like very far apart, but you never know. Just putting it out there. I'm also all over social media, so everything that you need is linked down below. But more than anything, I just hope that you enjoyed this video and that I catch you in the next one. Bye.